Hello everyone. Thank you all for coming today. My name is Bethany Church, and today I have a serious topic to discuss with you. Nobody wants to be shot. Not with a gun, not with a bow and arrow, or a cannon, or a slingshot. These things can kill you. But getting shot with a tiny little needle can save your life. I truly believe that vaccines can help save lives and help people live healthier lives. I highly recommend children start getting their vaccines at birth. I am no medical expert, I am no doctor, but I am a parent of 2 small children. And as a parent of 2 small children, I chose to get my children vaccinated at birth. A child's doctor keeps record of each shot a child receives. It goes into a database and it can be retrieved through your child's pediatrician or the local health department. I have worked in childcare for 10 years. From my own personal experience, I have worked with children from autism. I don't believe that vaccines causes children to be diagnosed with autism, but there are some parents that choose not to vaccine their children because they believe that it causes autism. Many diseases were common years ago, but with the use of vaccines, some of them are almost gone. There are 14 different diseases that children can get vaccinated by the time they turn 2. The vaccines that children are able to get are chickenpox, measles, mumps, polio, and whooping cough. Those are just to name a few. This day and age, this is not so common anymore because people are getting vaccines. Schools and daycares require children to get vaccines before they start. There are additional diseases that children can receive vaccines from for the ages of 7 to 14. These vaccines can be the flu and HPV, the human papillomavirus. Many people can be skeptical about vaccines because they do have side effects, but the side effects are very mild. It could cause redness, soreness, and in some children can run a low-grade fever that can last no longer than 24 hours. It is very rare for anyone to be allergic to vaccines. Getting your vaccines helps your body get strong and build immunity. Some people get the wrong impression about vaccines. There are reports from many years ago about a link in vaccines caused autism in children. Later, that report was retracted. People thought a compound, thimerosal, in the MMR vaccine, which is measles, mumps, and rubella. After lots of studies and research were done, this turned out to be not true. After reports were done, people shied away and they didn't want to keep getting vaccinated or having their children vaccinated. The media also had a big influence on people getting vaccines. People would post on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram false reports, but this was only making it worse. People, you need to get the correct facts. Be sure to use an acceptable source. There are so many websites out there that don't provide correct information. The CDC, the Center for Disease Control, has lots of good information. They also publish VIS, Vaccine Information Statements, with all correct info. And when you go on their website, it has each individual shots and it tells you what's in it. And they always keep them updated. I am a very firm believer in vaccines. I do have 2 small children and I wouldn't want to do anything to harm them. I have worked with small children for years and I have only met one mother who had 3 children. Her first 2 children were vaccinated and her last one she chose not to give vaccinations. Later on, he was diagnosed with autism. A few short years later, they were all diagnosed with autism, and even though the 3rd child did not get vaccinated, she truly believed that vaccines caused autism. For any parent, grandparent, or guardian of any child, please get them vaccinated. As the years have gone by, there are a lot of diseases that have gone away and they're uncommon anymore because people have started giving their children vaccines. For crying out loud, people, vaccinate your kids.